Do you have a mug where, it's on like the RNG and it turns up to be your favorite mug and you're like, today's going to be a good day.
Some people ask me, do I ever think we'll run out of topics? But then Garnt whips out this one. I'm like, I don't think it's possible.
No,
I
think
we always have something to talk about.
Always gonna have something
sometimes
we have some mundane thing to talk about.
Bring out the 15-minute mug conversation.
I have like a favorite mug. And when the RNG gets to that mug, I'm like, today's going to be a good day. I'm feeling up today.
All right, anyway.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm Joey, and I'm with the boys, Connor and Garnt, as per usual.
Garnt just showed us the weirdest thing. So
yeah, you'll see it on Patreon.
I've been going through my art snob phase now, where I'm like watching all the anime short films. Since Joey, I'm a filmmaker now.
Joey got the CEO title.
Yeah.
Fucking thing.
You have to scope out the competition now.
I'm unemployed.
Been watching a lot of anime short films recently. Unfortunately, not been watching a lot of what's coming out. Was it you who asked me, Garnt, what good anime is coming out this season? I was like, haven't even started the season yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're already like, 2 weeks in? 3 weeks in? To the new season, I think?
I did watch the newest Demon Slayer, actually. I went out and watched the Demon Slayer movie. Yeah.
I've heard that animation is like fucking bonkers.
Yes, it is exactly what you would expect from a Demon Slayer movie.
Okay.
For better or worse.
Okay.
It brings...
Did you cry? I heard a lot of people cried.
I unfortunately did not cry.
Okay.
I can see why people cried. There was one backstory, without spoiling anything, there was one backstory that they took a lot of time to flesh out as opposed to your usual demon backstories. I think it's one of the best Demon Slayer backstories to come out in the series.
Good. Okay.
But let's just say it doesn't do anything differently than what Demon Slayer is known for.
Do you think that sometimes I was watching some animation that sometimes it looks amazing, but other times it's just, I guess, flashy? Like there's just a lot going on, but not necessarily good.
Yeah.
But they just bombarded me with colors and cuts, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I've been feeling that a little lately, and I sometimes wonder if that's the trend.
It's the jingling the keys, right?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know, though.
It's like, pay attention, jingle, jingle. Flash colors.
We're also like 30, so.
Yeah.
You're not yet.
I'm 30 in spirit.
So I think what you're getting into is like composition versus choreography.
Thank you for putting actual thoughts words behind.
Like, with composition, you get to add all these digital effects onto it.
Yeah.
It affects the way it looks, the explosions, the colors, and everything. You get a lot more control over that. And Ufotable have always been masters of digital composition, not only with like Demon Slayer and stuff like that, but sometimes you get. Funnily enough, the biggest thing that comes
in the movie, by the way, just so you know.
Yeah. The for me, when I think of choreography, I think of stuff like you haven't fucking watched Naruto. Naruto has like some like stellar choreography in my mind, and a lot of those animators have gone on to do like Chinese animation as well, which I think have some of the best like action choreography in the field right now. And I think what you described is a debate that is going on that is going on in at least that I've seen on Twitter. It's like two different takes on action scenes, and my take on it is like people can have personal preferences over which type of action they prefer. I do enjoy like very, very good choreography, but I watch stuff like Demon Slayer and I'm like, yo, some of this shit is mind-blowing. Yes, it is a lot of flashy colors and a lot of things going on, but goddamn, does it not get the adrenaline pumping?
No, I want to watch it because I think it'll be a visual spectacle. I wasn't talking specifically about Demon Slayer, but just in general, I felt like sometimes flasher equaled good, and it's like, well,
not all the time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Because I've heard the same thing with like the Reze film as well, the new Chainsaw Man film.
That looks amazing.
I really want to watch it. I've had no time to go to the cinemas recently. Want to watch it so bad.
Yeah. Like the animation of that looks amazing, and I'm probably going to be watching that next as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it like number 3 on my anime list or something right now?
Is it? I mean, yeah.
It's doing pretty good in Japan as well, I heard.
Oh, I mean, it's been in cinemas for over a month now, so that's pretty telling. You know,
Yeah.
considering that's competing with Demon Slayer movie right now as well. So
Yeah.
Crazy that Demon Slayer movie is still going fucking strong.
I mean, it's already topped the previous Demon Slayer movie.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not surprised.
has anime become mainstream now? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, my local cinema has 12 screens, and I think 7 of them are still Demon Slayer. And I'm just like, I mean, that's cool and all, but I want to
Yeah.
watch something else as well.
Even when we moved here,
Number
it
9.
did feel like, you know, even in the short time we've been in Japan, 6-7 years, it feels like when I feel like, because obviously I love going to the cinema, so when I moved here, I always remember that the 2 movies that would always crush were like Doraemon movies for kids would always do numbers.
Yep.
And then the new Mecha movie, whatever it was at the time.
Yeah.
was
Also,
always-
the Detective Conan movies.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And any Lupin if they were going out. But they weren't here,
Yeah.
obviously. They haven't been out for when was the last one that came out? It was quite a while.
Lupin movie?
Yeah.
A long time ago.
Yeah, right. But those are the numbers too. But it was always Detective Conan or Doraemon for like the younger crowd. But I guess Detective Conan is kind of ubiquitous. And then it was always some mecha movie that was crushing it at the time.
Yeah.
But then Demon Slayer feels like it just kind of flipped everything on its head.
Yeah.
Like the Mugen Train feels like it changed everything.
Well,
I
it
mean,
did.
Yeah, I mean, Mugen Train in Japan, at least, was in cinemas for like
Endless,
4 or 5 months.
endless.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Even now, I wanted to watch like one battle after another, which is a big film in America right
Yeah.
now. And the cinema near me, it was the week it came out, played it twice, and they're still playing Demon Slayer like 15 times that day.
Yeah.
Is One Battle After Another the
Leonardo
lead?
DiCaprio.
That was like the biggest box office flop of the year, apparently, I heard.
Is it? I don't know. It's really good though.
Yeah?
I liked it. I thought it was really good.
Apparently, it's lost like $100 million or something.
Oh my God.
I looked into this the other day. I think the budget was like $300 million, and it only made like 150. Only made 150 mil.
I feel like in the movie, if you get a chance to watch it, Sean Penn is the most terrifying human being I've watched in a
I
very
fucking
long
love
time.
Sean Penn, dude.
He's so fucking terrifying in that film.
Oh, really?
He's really good.
I don't want to check it
Battle
out.
for another. How much is it made?
Bombed. Shit, that's crazy that it bombed. Oh, I guess
The initial
it's
budget.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. Is it Wes Anderson?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, Paul Thomas Anderson. I just saw Anderson.
But sorry, going back to Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
crazy.
How much is Demon Slayer made now? What's
I think it
the
was
revenue?
650 million or
It was
700
600. It was 600 million, and I think that was before it launched in China. So there was like a legitimate debate over whether this could cross $1 billion, and that's like insane. You know,
God.
And the fact
And
that,
Gotoge Koyoharu is seeing none of that. She is not seeing any of that.
and the fact that, man, they fucking they got part 1 of 3.
Yeah.
Dog.
There's,
Yeah,
there's 2 more films
holy,
as well, dude.
649 million worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing Japanese film.
And the highest grossing international film in the US, previously
Yeah.
held by Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. No!
I mean, I feel like obviously Chainsaw Man wouldn't have done as well in Japan, but I think at least globally the excitement would have been a lot higher for Chainsaw Man. I think it had it released maybe before
Yeah.
or slightly later.
Well, I don't
on.
think Chainsaw Man has the like
No, not in Japan.
as
certainly not.
well, no, just even globally, I don't think it has the like wide of an appeal as Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is,
that's fair.
I think you know.
You can't take your kids to go watch the Chainsaw Man movie.
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
can with the
You
Demon
could.
Slayer movie. I mean, you could if you were
But you could.
if you're an irresponsible parent.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man's a little bit edgier.
Well, I mean, this is
a
also weird because, like, when did it become like? When did Demon Slayer become considered kid friendly? Which I like. It is. Like, I think.
No,
is.
it's not kid friendly. It's family friendly.
yeah, it's family friendly.
What the fuck does that mean?
Dude, my uncle, who like Japanese uncle, who is like in his 60s, is like the biggest diehard Demon Slayer fan
It's
ever.
like PG-13. Like you can watch it with your parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
It's like parents watching it with their kids, and then they get into it together.
I never understood that. Like,
I didn't either.
Does the theme change because Dad's in the room? Like,
No, it just means it
Like, if
appeals.
kid-
It just appeals to like everyone.
It
and
appeals
it's
to
something
everyone,
like the
right.
family can enjoy together because it's like there's something for the kids to enjoy, but like the older people are also there and they're not bored either.
I just
You
feel
know,
like if Demon Slayer came out when we were kids, they'd be like, "Is Demon Slayer too grotesque and violent for kids?" Discuss.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
Should Mitsuri have her titties out? Discuss.
I mean,
my son is 3
I'm
and
not
watching
gonna.
this
I'm
shit.
not
But
gonna
in Japan,
lie.
it is though.
Yeah, it is, it is.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I
think-
love it. But I'm not
Wait,
saying
what
it
is
shouldn't be.
Demon Slayer Infinity Castle rating? Like age rating? I'm so curious.
And okay, this is not me saying like we need to.
It's an R in the US.
That's crazy. Because in Japan, it is certainly, at least being. I don't know, PG-12.
PG-12. Wow.
PG-12 versus R.
I feel like it is though, because like the themes discussed in Demon Slayer are very childish.
Easy to understand, yeah.
Not childish, but yeah, like very, it's nothing
wide appealing.
Yeah.
It's not,
It's not like Giga Deep necessarily,
Like there is just a lot of violence, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I mean, in the movie, there is some legit like body horror in there, I would say.
cool. PG-12, maybe slap that on it.
Yeah, PG-12. I was like,
Good enough
okay,
for a kid.
rating R in the USA, that actually kind of makes sense.
Based on,
based on the content that I saw on it.
Yeah.
Japan is so funny, man. Sometimes they will just be like, yeah, a guy gets killed and run over by a truck. They're getting all ages.
Yeah, my 14-year-old can watch that. No worries.
And then I'll have something where I'll be like, absolutely not. This guy stepped on the tummy, put fucking R rating on that thing.
We're not
Fucking
releasing
hell.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they didn't release Oppenheimer. Well, they did. They did.
Eventually, yeah.
They did. But a lot of horror doesn't end up making it in Japan. We discussed it before. But
Yes.
yeah. Sorry, we were talking about money and dollar bills and.
I mean, I think this is like now, like it's insane. I think didn't it like earn more than Superman or something like that?
Yeah, most certainly.
Yeah,
Definitely,
so.
yeah. I think so.
I mean, it's a twofold thing of like, great, I'm really happy that anime is doing well, but it's like, man, dude,
It's getting out of hand.
please don't make everything into a movie.
Well, you know what?
Please
Seeing
don't
this,
make everything a movie.
seeing this, it's gonna happen, man. Like,
I feel like as well that when I talk to other anime fans, people drop off on the movies. Like
yeah,
if there's a series and there's a movie, some people drop.
Do you think so?
Because there's something about a movie that loses people. I don't know what it is.
I think it's because people are going to the cinemas less potentially.
But also, like as an anime fan, we're so used to watching this stuff online.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Like when I watched Mugen Train as an episodic, like I didn't watch it as the movie.
I would say that Mugen Train especially has this bad, the feeling of Mugen Train didn't feel like you were watching a movie. It felt like you were watching 5 episodes stitched together.
They also double dipped, bro. They did both. They released the episodes and made a movie out of it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they've figured out now. It's like they release it as the movie, and then once the movie starts to like dwindle down a little bit, then they chuck it up on streaming.
Yeah, and then you can
services.
pay Lisa to show up again and record it.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say Infinity Castle felt less like outrageously episodes stuck together and more like, okay, this is a movie. This is a movie experience. And most of that is just because they're in the Infinity Castle and it's just like, all right, what fights do we want to show? All right, that's all we need. We're just sharing a bunch of fights, a bunch of backstories, and that's pretty much it. It's
because I saw the Mugen Train film in cinemas, and it was kind of crazy because I knew obviously chronologically it was a continuation from season 1, but it really just like first 2 minutes, it literally just kicks off right after the last episode.
I mean, that's kind of cool though, you know.
Which is kind of cool.
You could watch the episode the day before and just boom, you're in.
Yeah, but I was at the same time I was like, Dan,
yeah.
you're not even gonna like ease me into this shit.
No, that was
like,
same with the Infinity Castle.
Oh, really?
They were like, it's fucking Demon Slayer. You see,
He's like,
that.
you know what it's about.
You know what it is about.
I mean, ultimately, I'm there's a part of me that obviously mentioned just now, like, I don't really want more anime movies, I don't want everything to become an anime movie.
Yeah.
But I do like the fact that stuff like Demon Slayer doing really well has been a massive push for at least in America, the UK, and Australia, I assume, for kind of getting anime in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And I think if, thank God there's 3 of them because that will most certainly help push these cinemas to incorporate it more.
Do you think the Attack on Titan ending should have been a movie?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because one thing I would say I like about what Infinity Castle is doing right now is that this is like the ending of Demon Slayer.
Give it a banger.
It does feel like an event, because this is going to be a trilogy of movies. And on one hand, I'm like, yo, dog, they're seeing the dollar numbers, and now they're seeing this first movie, and then they're just like, boys, we've done it. We've done
Someone's
it.
going to be in the board meeting.
Yeah.
4th movie. What say you?
Demon Slayer 0.
But
The prologue.
it does feel cool to see just a global event that is tied to an anime IP release,
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how much Chainsaw Man is like earning compared to Demon Slayer, I'm not gonna.
I think Chainsaw Man, from what I've heard, is probably not doing as well, obviously commercially, but I think.
but I still think pretty well.
I think critically though, it's doing really.
I've heard
well.
some really, really good things.
Yeah, 50 mil.
But for what Chainsaw Man, you know, because we've
Demon
just got,
Slayer's like, oh, baby.
we did that first hour.
Day one. I mean, we've discussed before, but Chainsaw Man is obviously a very weirdly, uniquely placed anime that kind of is very specific in who it kind of is for. And it is for a very diehard anime fan.
It's an incredibly unconventional story to turn into a film.
But for the fact that this can do so well as well is great. And I think that's awesome too.
Totally.
And I'm glad that this movie is doing well.
Totally.
Yeah.
And I hope it does well in America too.
Yeah, I hope it does well in America.
It's been out for a month.
I think, I would definitely, Yeah,
is it already out in America? I don't think it's already out
next
in America.
week.
I was going to say, I would love us to get to the point where it can be same day worldwide release. Would be nice to have.
Yeah.
Well, I think after the Demon Slayer trilogy, I think studios are seriously going to start considering it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm wondering.
I wondered in America, because I obviously none of us got to watch it in America, but I wonder if it was mostly dubbed or subbed that was being shown.
I saw an article that said it was mostly sub, but still, it was like. Still, it was a lot of people watching dub as well.
Yeah,
I don't have a source in this. This is a random tweet.
I made it the fuck up.
This is a random tweet I saw, so I'm going to preface with that. But I think it was sub more than dub. But also, I don't know how many people are lying as well.
True.
It is Twitter.
But, I mean, at least in Japan, there's most movies that come out here that are Western. I want to say 80% of the screenings are subbed.
Yeah.
For every movie that comes out here, like Western.
Yeah.
Like there is obviously demand for dubbed.
Yeah.
And that's a thing. But most Japanese people prefer to watch things subbed.
Most foreign films, most foreign films that are dubbed into Japanese in Japan, from my experience, are usually like the Pixar films and the Disney films and like the more family films and stuff like that.
Yeah, I accidentally bought tickets to when the Batman came out to watching that dubbed.
That wasn't good.
Well, I was like 10 minutes in and I was like, should I just leave? Like, should I come back and...
I want to hear what fucking Robert Pattinson's Batman sounds, Tom.
It was weird. I mean, I kind of fucked up. I did... They did change it. The staff are very sweet, though.
Oh, yeah.
They were very sweet.
It's funny because also wasn't like... Didn't like the Crunchyroll CEO or something, didn't he say that, I think 70% of all anime gets watched in dubbed on Crunchyroll? And similar thing with Netflix as well. Yeah. Man, people really hate reading, huh? Yeah, despite how vocal the anime community is about watching anime subbed and only watching in Japanese, the data says otherwise.
People just don't want to read.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're the person. Let's say you're the person who watches, especially me at this point. Like you're watching maybe, an anime or two a season. I'm probably gonna only watch dubbed, right? Because it's just ease of access at that point.
I think it's also just because most people watch, anime on just second monitor, right? And so when you're watching something on second monitor, you don't have time to look over and read the
was
sub.
I wrong? Okay, sorry, I was wrong.
80 to 90%?
It's 80 to 90%.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sorry. I made that number out of my ass.
Damn.
I also wonder, how much of this is to do with, sometimes when you boot up the anime, it does remember your preferences, like Netflix. I imagine there's probably not a lot of people out there who, when the anime boots up, it's English. If it's your first time watching anime, you're probably not going to be like, oh, ew, and then put it like...
Yeah. The average anime fan is not as Puritan in that sense, where they're just like, my Japanese cartoons need to be in Japanese. Yeah.
I think it's good though. I think it's good that most people are watching it dubbed because this is just the gateway.
Yeah, it is.
Because this is what happened to me. Like when I got into anime in 2010, I only watched dubbed, and then Attack on Titan came out, and I was like, shit, everyone's talking about the show, and it sounds amazing, and the dub isn't, because the dub wasn't announced for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I guess I'll watch it.
Also,
and then
just
from
call
that point on, it was like,
Yeah.
like I couldn't go back.
This episode is sponsored by Vessi.
I have my Vessi hands on. Help! I can't take them off. They're too comfortable and waterproof. I don't want to be separated from my Vessis, but I got to take them off to eat my food.
But Connor, it's okay because Vessis are great for any time of the day.
They
Rain,
are.
sleet, snow, shine, city, forest, you name it. For any occasion, Vessi is the perfect thing to cover your little tootsies with. On our hands right now are the beautiful Vessi Stormburst sneakers. I mean, look at these things. With this waterproof Dymatex technology, slip-on ease, its breathability and lightweightedness, perfect for all-day comfort. Plus, it's super easy to clean as well. Where street style meets function, everyday versatility, and low maintenance. I've just been notified by the Vessi team that apparently site-wide it is 25% off.
25%?
Plus, for a limited time only, select styles are up to, what's that? 55% off! Oh my god, there's no way! With a 1-year warranty on all shoes, a worry-free 30-day return and exchanges, plus if you live in North America, free shipping on orders over $110. Plus, if you use a unique URL or the QR code on screen right now, you can enjoy 15% off your first order.
Oh my God.
So boys, what are you waiting for? Don't miss this rare chance to save big on the most comfortable, waterproof shoes you'll ever own. Everything is on sale. 25% off site-wide with select styles up to 55% off. Hurry and shop now at Vessi.com before they're all gone. Also, just quality of dubs have just gotten so much better as well compared to when you started watching anime, I feel. Wouldn't you say?
Ooh. Yes and no.
Really?
I think some of the dubs that people think most about were some of the older ones.
Oh, really?
I think so. When you think about iconic anime dubs, everyone says Bakano, Cowboy Bebop, or High School Host Club, all these shows, because I think they had more time.
It's 50-50 for me.
Yeah.
There are some really, really good quality dubs nowadays.
Yeah.
But I feel like back then they did have more time to, like now it's all about like simulcasting, making sure the dub releases as soon as possible after it, releases in Japan. And, they've, for the pipeline that they have, they do a really, really good fucking job. I feel like before, they did have a lot more time to go over scripting. I think scripting is a massive part of the dubbing process, and obviously just getting enough, time for the voice actors in the booth to give the best performance that they can give as well. I can't remember the last time we had like an iconic watch this anime in dub moment.
Well,
have we had that recently?
I have had that recently actually, because I was watching the newest Panty and Stocking in dub, and because I enjoyed that. In my opinion, the original Panty and Stocking, the dub is so much better than the original Japanese.
Right.
And I really enjoyed the dub. So when the new one came out, Aki and I were like, oh, let's, watch it again in English. But I ran into this really weird phenomenon where I would be watching it, and if you know anything about Panty and Stocking, it's vulgar as hell, right? Like, it gives Quentin Tarantino a run for his money on how many times they can say fuck in a script. But after like episode 2, I was just like, this is just getting like really overwhelming. Like it's almost too much vulgarity.
The cursing feels less intrusive in Japanese.
Yeah.
Because I don't really hear people say it normally.
Yeah, it's like in Japanese, we don't have the equivalent of the word fuck, right?
Yeah.
So in the original Japanese of Panty Stocking, yes, it's vulgar, but it's a lot more nuanced. Whereas in the English, because of the handy F word, you can just repeat that like every 3 words. And after a while, I'm just like, I don't want to hear the word fuck anymore. Like it's too much. And I had to actually switch it over to Japanese. And the Japanese is still great, but it was just, I don't know, maybe it's just like my taste has changed.
So you started off this conversation by saying, I love the Panty and Stocking dub. And then you immediately fucking swapped to the Japanese.
No, I was saying, no, because Garnt was, no, fucking listen. Garnt said, what was the last iconic dub?
Okay.
And that's why I said the Panty and Stocking dub. And then that led me on to the new one.
I thought he was saying
Oh
that.
my god. No, the Panty Stocking dub is great. It was just overwhelming for me, the new one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the baseline quality of dubs is higher now than it was, but I do think we get less standouts than we used to get.
Yeah.
But There's a lot of factors involved why, and I also think particularly people forget about how bad dubs were 2015, 2017 era, that space when they were just trying to figure out dubbing.
Right.
Which is something I think that I don't think they do as much simul dubbing. I could
Okay, well then here's a question.
Actually, no, they do. They do.
Here's a question for you then, Connor. What in your opinion then makes for an iconic dub of an anime? Like, what factors would you include as a voice director to make it like what is it about, say, the Bacano dub or the Cowboy Bebop dub or the Penny Stocking dub where it's like those are standout dubs?
I mean, first of all, I think you have to be set up by the source material to succeed.
Yeah.
So, like,
obviously,
I don't think there'll ever be a case where we'll be talking about greatest dubs and it's set in a Japanese tea ceremony. You know what I mean? It's just like not going to happen.
Well, that's why, like, in my opinion, as much as, you know, it was like basically the same, for the most part, the same group of voice actors as the Cowboy Bebop dub. That's why I didn't think the Samurai Champloo dub was that strong.
You think the setting doesn't fit it?
I just don't think the setting fits it. I think it works for Cowboy Bebop because it's literally a Western in space.
Yeah. I mean, I think like it's set up to succeed as a dub. Like it is like Bacano is set up to succeed. It's a very Americana story. And they also then on top of it got great writing and great references to the era through that writing. That would take a lot of time to research, I imagine. And so I think it's just really tough to compare exactly what one dub to another and why one might fail and one might succeed. And there's so much more factors than just the dub itself. Yeah. And also we're just making shit up and speculating on why something is better and why it's worse.
Yeah.
Right? You don't know what happened behind the scenes or you know how much each actor plays a role or the director plays a part and how good it came out. But I mean, the one thing that we at least do know is the general thought process of what the companies are trying to do at the time. And all I know is that like during 2015 to 17, maybe even 19, there was a big push for simul dubbing, but it wasn't quite figured out yet how to do that. And so what ended up happening is that we got a lot of dubs that there was a big criticism at the time that all the actors were the same. And that's mainly just because they just needed people in the goddamn studio, like constantly. And so I think there was a lot of dubs for a brief period of time in anime where we got simul dubs that were generally lower quality and had all very similar sounding casts, which ended up making it feel like, okay, what the fuck am I watching here?
Yeah, right.
But I think now it's gotten really good again. I think they've finally figured out how to do simul dubbing. And I think the Japanese side is also willing to help support that more. Yeah. Whereas I think it seemed like it was a bit difficult initially.
Well, I think it's because finally the anime industry has realized the huge missed market that is the overseas, world, and they realized that, most people want to watch anime in English.
I mean, it's hard to say what factors really made that decision happen. I have to imagine Netflix played a massive part in a lot of this.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
And Netflix's model was probably, quite persuasive in a way that, and you have to remember this time that obviously Crunchyroll wasn't owned by Sony yet. Crunchyroll was owned by, I think, AT&T.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much they were really trying to make anime work obviously they sold it off. So I don't know how much they were trying to really push anime and also change the industry. Whereas it's obvious that Netflix has tried to change the industry as much as possible. And one of the massive factors of how they have changed it is obviously dubbing and how that's done. Because Netflix, obviously, as we've all seen, 80 to 90% of people watch dubbed. And so if you release an anime people are really excited about, push it a bunch, and then they can only watch it in Japanese, you've already lost most people.
Yeah. Right.
So I think it's obviously, I don't know if it's good per se or anything, or if it's bad. I don't really have an opinion on it like that, but at least it seems to be in a better point in terms of what the viewer's getting.
I do, because I think what I think about it is that it's gotten to a level now where I feel like
you can always watch the dub.
It doesn't really matter what language you watch it in. Before it was like, the Japanese is like so much better. Now I feel like dubbing has got to a point where it's like similar in level to what we get from like the Japanese cast. That it doesn't really matter what you watch.
It's all preference.
If people are like, man, this dub sucks, I'm like, okay. Sure, man, sure.
Yeah.
It's like you just have a preference, and that's fine. And that is fine. Just admit it. Stop trying to tell everyone else
that
you like this thing more, and in proxy your way of explaining that is everything else is bad and the thing I like is really good. And it's like, this is not helpful.
But I think the offshoot to that is that we get less iconic dubs.
I think so.
Where it's just like, there were some shows back in the day.
Play it safe.
Yeah, there were some shows back in the day where it was like, no, this anime is better experienced in dubbed, you know. And I feel like we get less of that nowadays and more of just like, the dub still slaps, but the Japanese slaps as well.
Okay,
you know?
maybe a question. Maybe this is a topic that we don't want to open up, but in regards to that, if we zoom out, we have a look at it. How much of that do you think is perhaps taking risks with localization, like how they kind of convey the story a bit? Do you think it's a bit safer now? Are they unwilling to? Because there was obviously for I can't remember what year it would have been. Anime had a couple of controversies with some of the localization.
Oh yeah, where they changed some of it, some of the wording.
Well, some of them were pretty egregious as well.
Yeah.
It was they were certainly out of pocket with it. Do you think that the safer approach to localization perhaps is maybe played a part in that, or?
I don't know, because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly made shows like dubs for like Cowboy Bebop and Bacano like iconic. Like, because I'm thinking about it now, I'm like yes, there were most certainly really good dubs. That's no shadow of a doubt of that. But were they brilliant because all the other dub shows that were surrounding it at the time were just below average or even crap in standard, and it just like kind of elevated those actual good ones to really stick out? Or is it that they were actually, or was there something in those dubs, whatever it might be, that actually made them legitimately excellent?
I think those, like, there are a few examples where it was just right actors, right place, right script, right time. You know, where some of I mean, you know, Cowboy Bebop, the dub is what everyone quotes, and it's not. I don't know us like.
Well, I think it's the fact that the show is more well known overseas than it is in Japan is like speaks for itself, right?
Yeah, exactly. And localization is always hard. It is very, very hard. It's kind of like you have to balance this fine line between making it accessible to the audience that you're localizing it to, but also keeping the spirits and the intention of the original, the original Japanese, right? And I think that is always hard, because there are always going to have to be some things that you change, because language, culture is baked in language, and there's always going to be some things that you switch over. And it's always trying to find that fine line between localizing it without pissing off your audience and paying respect to the original. And I think respect is like a big thing that you need to come across in any localization that you do. Because if the fans think that you aren't respecting the source material, oh boy, you will get called out for it. And there have been some outrageous examples in the past where it feels like, it may have felt like, okay, this is a translator kind of like moving too far away with what the intention of the original source material is,
right,
and what the intention of maybe what the original story, the original author wanted to convey with these characters and with these lines.
For sure.
Because unfortunately, we have had some examples of some, maybe like bad actors in the industry setting a bad precedence, and those are the examples that get the most press coverage, for better or worse, unfortunately, and that doesn't necessarily reflect on what everyone is doing industry-wide. But it does mean that there are a lot of eyes on this, and if you fuck up, the audience is going to let you know, for better or worse, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I can't remember exactly, but I remember there was a scene in Bacano. I forgot how to say it properly.
Bacano.
There's a scene where Ladorusso is like punching this guy to death. And I think while he's punching him, he's naming a bunch of boxers that were like famous at the time.
Right.
And I'm near certain the Japanese one doesn't do this. But
I remember. It's been a while since I watched Bacano.
I could be wrong. And I swear I remember listening to like some DVD commentary or something where the guys, they're talking about it. And how, they basically kind of would almost completely change the sentence at times, because they're like, well, this is what the character's doing here, and this makes a lot more sense given here. And it's like, okay, that I think you would be very much not allowed to do that now. But in a way that I feel like little things like that can sometimes enhance and make these really standout dubs where you've allowed someone to research and really flex and show off their appreciation of the source material, but also the time, the setting, and the place, and be able to use the actor's strength in that scene.
Yeah.
But now you don't really do that.
It's just not worth the risk, I don't think.
It's not worth the risk, and I think when it can go wrong, it can go spectacularly wrong, and when it can go right, it'll be a thankless, unnoticed appreciation.
Yeah, because
I swear there was something recently where people were really praising the dub, and I can't remember what it was for, but it was
no, the point you said about like even if they do it right, like nothing happens is so true, because it's like, you know, not many people watch both the sub and the dub of the same show and like compare and contrast, right? Like they're not gonna be like, oh, in the Japanese one he said it like this, but in the English one he said it like this. It's like you're either just watching one or the other.
Yeah.
But those people who do compare the two are very loud.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They are
They
the
will let you
minority,
know
but
when you change
they will
something.
let you know.
But yeah, I mean, I think it is something that obviously we had Michael Koji Fox on. He was talking about it, and it was really interesting hearing how they did it for games, and you know, obviously they work so closely with the game.
Yeah.
And that was really interesting.
A lot of anime, unfortunately, a lot of
yeah.
anime localizers don't get the same privilege.
But that gave them the confidence to be able to, it sounds like, you know, really tell it the way the director intended.
Yeah.
Sometimes in English, right?
Yeah.
Have to change it. Or, you know, sometimes Japanese can be stiff in English. How do you make it sound more natural? Or even get across the same point without saying the same words?
Yeah.
How do you get that across? And I think perhaps that's something that is less of a factor nowadays, which might be one of the reasons.
Well, you had to do that as well.
Wow. Not to the same extent.
Not to the same extent.
Not to the same extent. But I mean, and I also got to just ask you. So like, there's no, and I feel like if I couldn't ask you, when we're with Barn, for example, like I would probably go with the safer option nearly always.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not trying to piss.
You don't want to step on his toes.
I'm not trying to piss you off or step on your toes or ruin your work.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe that's also from me not having the experience or confidence to be able to take those risks.
Yeah.
Perhaps I would be otherwise if I had been a writer and then I got into anime, which is what it felt like it used to be as well.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, I think as we go back to timing and how much time they had to prepare a lot of these scripts, where they had time to research to make sure that every line enhanced the characters to better suit whatever time period they were in, maybe, or maybe better suit the setting that they were in. It enhanced the work rather than kind of like detracting from what the original vision was, which I feel like is very slippery slope.
For sure.
This episode is sponsored by Shopify.
Boys, when I started my clothing brand, there was just one issue that I had. I had all these great designs, I had all these cool ideas, but I just didn't know how or where the hell to sell all of these clothes. I wonder if there's a great website or service that I can utilize that'll just make everything easier. Thankfully, we found Shopify.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started like Nonsense. Get started with your own design studio. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style and accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that will write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. And get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you. Easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify.
So if you want to see less carts getting abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/trash. That's shopify.com/trash. Go to shopify.com/trash. Back to the episode. I don't know. There's also, how do you guys feel about slang being introduced into dub?
I think we discussed this once, and I think my point was that slang always feels bad when it is the current time.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you're talking about the My Hero Academia clip as well?
Well, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But slang in general never feels good to hear because we're living in that slang. But in
Yeah.
like 10 years, you'll be like, oh, that's so funny. or maybe 10 years, you'll be cringe even more. But then in 30, you'd be like, oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
'cause
It really like dates the show
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
it is, right? Yeah, I don't know. I think again, it's very highly nuanced because it's like there can be some moments where maybe like one word can slip in that adds to that particular character, or adds on to the personality of a particular character, where it's like, oh yeah, if this character was a real person, I could hear them say this particular slang word. But I think when some people, when I've seen some dubs where they just like chuck it in just because it's like, oh, this will get the kids riled up, then it's like, it's a bit unnecessary, you know?
Yeah, like, okay, here's the thing. Do you ever experience this in Japanese at all? Where they have maybe a character that is, or like it's either a character or a show where, it's a little bit more modern. So do they ever feel like the need to put modern Japanese slang terms in there?
I mean, from recent shows that I've watched, there are certainly some words that are more geared towards, I guess, like the modern day slang in Japanese.
They swear they use a lot of these words.
Yeah.
That's pretty common.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if it's like a language difference or a culture difference or a mixture of both, but it doesn't sound maybe as jarring, because the way that Japanese slang works, at least from how I see it, is it's not as like stand out in when you compare it to like an English slang word. Like when you hear like an English slang word, especially like Gen Alpha slang words, for instance, right?
Yeah.
It's very apparent. Like this is like the new word.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know what it is with Japanese slang words. It doesn't sound as like front and center or like stand outish in a sentence. Like it's managed to flow a lot better. But in saying that, if they overused it, then I would start to be like, what the fuck? Like I don't understand what you just said, but
if
yes,
what do you think?
Introduce a slang term that a lot of Japanese gamers are using now. So, chiru. Minna chiru.
Oh, chiru, yeah.
Minna chiru ne.
Yeah, chiru.
Minna chiru.
Yeah, chill.
They say chill.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone's chilling out, they say they chirutteru. Chiru, yeah. So that's the thing. It's like there are some, like, obviously you will know a Japanese slang word when you hear it, but it's either they don't incorporate it as much into the story because maybe the particular author is adamant against it, or maybe thinks that it's not fitting to that particular character.
Yeah.
Or it's just a lot more integrated, or maybe it's like one generation behind kind of slang.
Do Japanese people care as much about slang as English people do?
In what sense?
I feel like there's a lot of
like a generational thing?
There's an aspect of looking down on someone who uses slang in English. That I don't. Does that exist in Japanese?
I don't know, to be honest. I think maybe some older generation people will be like, "What does that word mean?" And
yeah, like I think for certainly when like I talk to my parents, I try to use none of the slang anymore, or someone older,
right?
Just because, obviously,
you don't say lamau to your parents.
I don't say lamau. I caught myself saying lock in to like a 50-year-old the other day, and I was like, I felt very embarrassed.
Yeah.
I know they didn't care. I don't know if they understood. But like for me, I was like, I dated myself, but also I gave away like who I hang out with and what I fucking do with my free time. Not that it matters, but is that the aspect in Japan or in Japanese?
Potentially. I don't know. I think
if I say like, I've been playing Kuso game lately.
Kusoge?
Yeah, Kusoge. Would they be like,
well,
what the fuck's wrong with you?
Well, no, I don't think so. I think they'll just be like, what does that word mean?
Then do you perhaps think there's some kind of attitude difference towards slang? Because I feel like in English, we certainly have this. Like we certainly have a prejudice against slang.
Right. I mean, okay, for instance, right, my grandma hates it when I use the word yabai for everything. Because yabai can mean like bad, right? Like, yabai. But it can also mean like good, like yabai. This is so yabai.
Yeah, but like Japanese is already so lack of context heavy.
Exactly.
How the fuck are you not? Grandma, we need to lock in.
Yeah,
Grandma.
but when I say something is, my grandma hates it when I say yabai, because then she's like, do you mean like a good or a bad way? Like, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't understand like the contextual yabai or what it particularly means.
Okay, so she doesn't have any gripe with the word or the newness.
She doesn't have any gripe with the word. She has a gripe with me using it.
Right.
Because she wants to communicate with her grandson in a way that she can understand it. Yeah, so I actively avoid saying the word yabai when I'm talking to my grandma.
Yeah, but yabai is just like
it's such a handy word.
It's so handy.
It's so handy.
It's just like sometimes it's just like the feeling, right? Just
and so like I've like my grandma has like forced my hand to like every time I talk to her and I have to explain a situation or something, I have to like flip the thesaurus and being like, all right, what's a word that can get the thing across? Yeah, what's a yabai adjacent word that works in this situation? Yeah.
And the short version of it as well.
Oh, yaba? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yaba.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yaba.
think because slang is so fast and ever changing as well in English, like I feel extremely so. That I think when you try to use it in some kind of official capacity, it ends up just looking quite stiff. And I think that's why people kind of recoil at it when they hear it. Because it's like, oh, it's a company that's had to go through approvals and everyone's 30 who made this, and there's just a lot of like aspects to it where it doesn't feel.
Yeah, I think in Japanese as well, a lot of slang derives from a lot of subcultures. So it's, if you're not part of that subculture, then you'll most likely never, like, you know, like Gyaru speak, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Like the Gyarus back in like the 90s and 2000s made up so many fucking words. They basically invented their own language. But if you yourself weren't a Gyaru or you weren't hanging around Gyarus, you would never hear it.
It's like Cockney rhyming slang.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, I've heard some Gyaru words where I'm just like, that doesn't even sound Japanese, but it is. And, but that's the thing. I'm not part of that subculture and I don't know anyone who is in that subculture. So I'll most likely never hear it. And unless, you know, you have a Gyaru character in an anime, you also will most likely never hear it.
Yeah, but okay. So when it comes to like localizing that, do you commit to the slang? Because I think the biggest example I can think of is probably like Marin Kitagawa, who is not like full on Gyaru, but definitely has a lot of like
Gyaru.
modern Gyaru. Definitely doesn't speaks modern slang sometimes, you know.
I think with Marin, for instance, right, and I think this is the case with a lot of Gyaru characters. I think the authors purposefully make sure to like, yes, portray that this is a Gyaru in the way that character speaks. Yeah. But they don't fully lean into that slang, I think, because it alienates a lot of people. Because especially with Gyaru, again, if the author of My Dress Up Darling fully committed to Marin speaking like a Gyaru, no one would understand anything, and it would isolate everyone, being like, I don't understand what this character is saying. Yeah. So it's like it's adding subtle hints to the fact that she is a Gyaru, but not in like an egregious way. Yeah. Where even if you might have the most surface level understanding of it, you can still understand it. It's like when I've noticed, like, I don't remember which anime did it, but like when you have like an anime character, for instance, speaking in like a Kansai dialect, there's been some like fan subs that I've seen where they like they translate it in a way that makes them sound like Southern. Like a Southern. Oh yeah. Like instead of like you guys, it's like y'all.
I remember when old dubs used to do that all the time.
Old dubs used to do that too, and I was just like, that's an interesting. I guess you are committing to the fact that they are speaking in a different dialect in Japanese, and that translates to they're from Texas. You know. So, but you know, there are also some anime where you'll have a character speaking a Kansai dialect, but they won't bother, you know, showing that off because it's like you're not going to know otherwise. Yeah. You know, it's still Japan. Yeah.
I think it's also because you know, with a lot of modern slang, it also comes from. At least in English, like from like black culture a lot of the time. And I feel like seeing an anime character say that, it just reminds you of basically the 12-year-old white boy in Ohio who learned this from Kai Cenat saying it. And that's kind of the image I have when I see like if Deku was to say Riz, I would just imagine he goes home and it watches Kai Cenat. I don't think that Deku would be in the place where he would learn to say these words.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like,
it's too culturally different, I feel, to include it without it sounding off.
Well, now it's
a lot of the reasons and culture that goes into these words and where they come from in English don't carry the same weight as they would in the anime.
No, definitely not.
Sorry,
and also like not everyone speaks like that. I think
this is all so online.
No, because you mentioned, you caught yourself saying lock into like a 50-year-old person and whatever. I hang out with people my age, and I feel dated when I'm like,
lock in,
when I say lock in.
But lock in is one of the good ones.
Lock in is one of the good
ones. I love
ones.
lock in because it's so easy to understand.
But like by saying that, like I know anyone who says that is terminally online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like the fucking the fucking three fingers from Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah.
Like, it's like I know you're online. I know you're online.
Like it's just I catch myself every time I hang out with people, not even like older people my age or younger than me, who who are employed.
Normal jobs.
Yeah.
They're employed.
Who are employed, who live normal lives.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck is this aura thing? And I'm like, oh yeah, I am an online content creator.
I love it.
I've got the words in my head that I have to use when I'm talking to someone who's normal. I'm like, whose energy is really powerful.
What are the words?
Aura is energy. Lock-in is to concentrate or focus.
How's about cap?
Cap?
Cap.
He's profusely lying.
Yeah.
Nah,
Cap.
I can deal
Yo,
on the
stop
fly.
shitting me, man.
Yeah.
You're shitting
Oh,
me.
fuck
Yeah,
off.
you're
Fuck off.
You're taking the mic.
Yeah.
I got all the replacements locked in ready
Yeah.
when I need it.
That is true.
But I'm trying to like pick a mix. I'm trying to choose the ones I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock-in's a good one.
Yeah, because some of them
lock-in.
can actually work.
Yeah.
And then other ones, like,
Yeah.
you know.
There's just something so I can a visceral image of locking in. There's something in my head that I can.
I can hear
picture.
the sound.
I just the guy, the image of that Parasite clip with that guy,
Yeah.
which I love that kind of became the face of locking in.
Yeah.
Was that one clip from Parasite, which is a great anime that you should all watch.
Yeah.
If you haven't, because it was one of the first anime to have a completely like dubstep soundtrack, which
Yeah.
was
Fantastic
fucking great.
soundtrack.
I love this.
God, I
fucking
love
image.
this.
But also, the context of which this is in is so fucking cool in the show.
Yeah.
It is,
It is.
yeah.
It's so good in the show, dude. Like, you have to watch this because when I first watched this anime and this scene happened, it was chills.
Yeah.
Like, it was chills, dude. And that's why it's still popular.
Because he locked in.
Because, dude, in the show, it's so good.
Yeah, you gotta play it.
Do you remember the show and what happened?
Yeah, because they basically they take a serial killer and
Yeah.
they're like, is something wrong with this guy's energy?
Yeah.
You know, can you tell anything?
Yeah.
And he immediately senses the parasite within him.
Yeah, this is such a cool scene.
He senses the aura.
He senses the aura.
It's just like so sick about the FBI's like, we brought in the serial killer. Oh, fuck.
Lock in.
But he can't sense him right initially until Miggy does something, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
He's like, he looks him in the eye and he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, hold on, wait for it.
Yeah, hold up. He's about to lock in.
Such a fucking good show.
It's so
You gotta watch
perfect.
this show.
Oh, it's so good.
Please watch this, viewers, if you haven't already.
Yeah.
That's your weekly recommendation.
Yeah.
Go watch
Yeah,
Parasite.
watch Parasite.
Yeah.
So good.
But yeah, damn. I just, man, we say it on the podcast all the time. And obviously, you know, when we talk to other content creators, but man, using it in normal society does make me feel unemployed.
It really does. I really out myself.
Yeah, where I'm like, oh, this man has aura. And I'm like, oh shit. Damn, man, I shouldn't be using that word in normal society. It feels wrong. It feels wrong, man.
Yeah, I have to actively stop saying drip as well. That's another like
Oh,
online
yeah,
term.
man.
I'm like, he's fashionable. He's got great sense of clothes. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I don't have coworkers. I don't have proper office coworkers that I need to like change my language.
Yeah.
So that everyone of every age will
They
understand.
understand.
This episode is sponsored by Sakura Co. Inside here are some of the most delectable and amazing snacks. Joey, what do I have right here?
Yaki ebi. So cooked ebi, cooked prawn chips.
Not dinner yet, so this is going to be absolutely delicious because
God.
this month's Sakura Co theme is holidays in Japan.
The inside of his mouth is a holiday right now with these prawn chips.
Yes.
Oh, these look good. Oh, these are fire. Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local makers across Japan. Each box is carefully curated with traditional and seasonal snacks, rarely available outside of Japan, like mochi, dorayaki, senbei, and more, including signature Japanese teas and an exclusive homeware item. Sakurako globally delivers an authentic taste of Japan to your home.
This month, you can experience the comforting flavors of Japan's wintertime with traditional treats like matcha mochi, milk chocolate strawberries. Oh, wait. They said milk chocolate strawberries?
I've been eating all of these.
Oh my my God.
And if you're like Garnt or me, enjoying and loving these snacks, you can learn more about them with their cultural guide, which tells you all about the snacks, where they're from, any allergen information, and lets you learn a little bit more about some regions of Japan.
You know what would go really good with this?
What?
This month's tea pairing, which is the matcha-infused jozencha.
Ooh.
On top of that, they give you a special tableware item as well. Look at this adorable plate! Woo!
So check out their Christmas time deal in that link down below. And don't forget to use code TRASHTASTE to get $5 off your box. Thank you to Snack Rock for sponsoring this episode. Back to the video.
I stopped having coffee before I come to Trash Taste. Now I'm like, now I'm a 2 office guy. Now I'm a 2 coffee
nice. I'm glad. Join me. I had one before I came today.
guy. I need to admit
I had
one.
a shoot before this.
Oh, yeah.
I had to do that one. So I was very sleepy.
Do you have a favorite mug?
At home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a mug where, it's on like the RNG and it turns up to be your favorite mug and you're like, today's going to be a good day.
I used to, and this is a very UK problem because you'd always have 0 matching cups because people would you just always got mugs in the UK.
No, people gift you mugs and sometimes you buy it.
The Easter eggs?
Yeah, the Easter eggs.
Or the Sports Direct one.
Yeah.
Remember the Sports Direct one?
Yeah, I remember the Sports Direct one.
Fucking gigantic one.
Everyone has that in their home. That must be a UK thing.
It is UK.
Do you have a favorite mug?
To answer your question, in Japan, I do not, sadly. I have 4 of the exact same mugs.
Oh, no. You gotta go with the RNG.
My favorite is the Trash Taste mug, actually.
I do like the Trash Taste one, but I'm scared of using it.
Yeah.
And
Why?
I'm just scared of breaking it. It feels like an artifact. And then also, it's good, but the ribs make it weird.
You think so?
I don't like the ribs. I don't like holding the ribs.
What do you mean? What do you mean the ribs?
The ribs of the can.
Of the can?
Yeah, it's got it's ribs.
Oh, like the divots?
Yeah, I guess is it ribs or divots?
I don't know. Well, I mean, that's what the handle's there for.
Yeah, but I like grabbing a mug. Do you like doing this? I like putting my hand through the mug thing and like cupping
Oh, you're one of those people.
No, I don't.
Do you do that with beer as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do that with beer.
Completely neglecting the fact that it has a handle.
Well, beer often doesn't have a handle.
In Japan, it does.
Not always.
Most izakayas have the handle.
50-50.
Is your favorite mug the Trash Taste mug?
The Asahi fucking cup always has the handle.
Yeah.
But
And you can fucking grab it by the handle because that's what it was built for.
Premium malts, bro. No handle.
All right.
Actually, no, it does have the handle sometimes. Actually, it just depends. Actually.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, no, I like the Trash Taste mug because it's. I have a lot of small mugs where it's like enough for 1 cup of coffee, but there are some days where days where I'm just like, it's not enough.
Hold 2 cups worth of liquor.
I need a double coffee.
This is a grande size.
Yeah, I need a grande coffee sometimes, and the Trash Taste mug is the perfect size.
If you like a coffee, Joey, I'm ordering one.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if it's a me thing, but all of my cups in my house are different. I don't think a singular repeating mug as it should be.
Yeah, I have too many mugs. Actually.
Yeah, I have too many mugs.
I've got like
as well.
15 mugs.
And I've got like 5 like glasses.
Yeah.
When people come around and like, can I have a glass of water? I'm like, just pick a mug.
Some people ask me, do I ever think we'll run out of topics? But then Garnt whips out this one. I'm like, I don't think it's possible.
No,
I think we always have something to talk
We're always
about.
going to have something
sometimes
we have some mundane thing to talk about.
Bring out the 15-minute mug conversation.
Sometimes I just wake up and like today I wanted a coffee and I was like, oh, it's my favorite mug on rotation. Wait, no, it's a Trash Taste day. This is tomorrow. Sometimes, I don't know. It's all about appreciating the little things, right?
Yeah.
I have like a favorite mug. And when the RNG gets to that mug, I'm like, today's going to be a good day. I'm feeling up today just because
I've never thought that deeply about it.
I don't know, man.
I'm just like, yay, double coffee.
Oh, I was drinking wine with Kevin and Elle, and I realized I have the most outrageous fucking way of holding a wine glass. Kai, can you get me a wine glass? I didn't realize this because
How else are you supposed to hold a wine glass?
I don't know. It's okay. I didn't realize I did this subconsciously.
Do you hold it like L, like at the bottom, just like?
Oh no. Wait.
Glass of wine, anyone?
I gotta show you guys because I didn't realize I did this until they looked at me and they're like, "You are holding it like a fucking war crime right now," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
How was it like from the top? Like you doing one of these?
No.
I feel like I've seen you hold a wine glass weirdly.
Probably you've seen
I've
it.
never noticed.
I feel like I've seen you do this.
No.
Oh, I was only joking with the top
I
thing.
swear I've seen him do that.
That if you hold it like that, that's egregious.
This is a sequel to the to the Garnt drinking water.
All right.
All right, Connor.
Okay, Connor, hold that.
Connor, hold that.
Red or white?
Red.
Red. I mean, we go from here. We give it a little sun, then we.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then white. Obviously, you can do this with white. It's a little cold. Pick it up. That's what I learned from the guy in Wales.
Yeah. So I think I. Wait.
What the fuck?
Wait, I'm trying to do it.
Bro's playing it like it's a.
No.
You trying to do pen tricks with it? You trying to like spin it?
I have it like some way that's like. Wait, now I'm second guessing myself. Fuck, I can't do it on command.
Okay, yeah. So me.
Okay.
Yeah, red or white. I'm holding it like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just
that's
spin it like that.
That's the human way to hold it.
I don't know how else you would hold.
No, it needs to be one of those like fancy ones where it's like really. I think I hold it like something like that.
Hey yo!
It's like it's balanced on every point.
This is like the tech decks.
This is the guy who holds a wine glass who's dropped one too many wine glasses and can't trust himself and has to barricade it on all sides.
Like because this one I'm like this wobbles too much. You know
Right.
this one you get like the fingerprints on the wine glass. So I just start holding it like this.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It balances it out on every point.
How the
of
fuck are you
stem.
doing that?
I don't know. I figured this out subconsciously.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, yes, perfect glass of wine right there.
That's weird.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Kevin and Elle have every right to diss you on that. Like,
I'm
that is weird. That is fucking weird. Oh, how do you hold a pen?
Huh?
How do you hold a pen?
Oh no, I hold it like this. This is normal. I've seen people hold pens like this before, and this I don't get.
I've never seen that.
Watching left-handed people write always scares me. I get why they're like they're the devil.
You're a witch.
What do you
Just
mean?
watching them like curl their hand around because everything's built for the right-handers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this?
The ones that freak me out are the people who write literally sideways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where if the paper is like here, they spin the paper like 45 degrees, and then they're like,
I
like
can't do that.
"You do that?"
No, I don't do it often, but I used to like it when I had to write a fuck ton, which is more comfortable.
All right.
Like when you had to do tests and you have to write.
Yeah, I hold like that.
That's
weird?
pretty normal.
That's normal,
right?
That's normal. That's normal.
I hold it like I hold my chopsticks.
Really, it doesn't matter anymore. It's all typing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one holds pens.
I was gonna
anymore.
say the art of handwriting is lost.
Yeah.
Sometimes I meet people where they have like perfect handwriting. How can some people write in a completely straight line with no guidelines? Because I've seen people do that, and that to me is that's a My Hero Academia quirk. I that's a fucking superpower. I do not understand.
Does yours always like slant down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there. That's why in school you had to like draw the lines out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever have good handwriting?
No.
I used to write all my stuff in cursive because, obviously apparently kids don't learn how to write in cursive anymore.
Oh, okay. That's probably
Yeah.
a good thing.
But, we were in the generation where we had to learn how to write cursive, and I guess I got really into it in high school to the point where it's so cursive, I can't even read it. So I had to stop doing that. Because I literally got to some points where I would write a word, and then I look at the word, I'd be like, what did I just write? Yeah. So now I do like all block letters now.
They threatened to hire a transcriber for my exams because my handwriting was so bad.
Threat.
Yeah, they were like, we're going to have to make you, like they were like threatening my parents.
If you don't lock in.
She charged me for a transcriber because my handwriting was so bad.
Really?
But I tried to use it to my advantage as well. Because
That's what doctors say.
when you're in an exam and you're like, I don't really know the answer, but I think I know how to roughly write the start of the answer.
Just make it look like 5 different words
I was like,
at the same time.
if I just write and I just write something, maybe they'll feel so sorry for me that they'll think maybe he got it right.
Did it ever work?
You don't know. You don't find out.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
I think because in the UK at least, you have to pay to get your test back.
What?
Yeah, like your exam.
In school?
Did you ever get your exam back?
I don't remember.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
You don't.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
You never got your exams back?
Did you get all your exams back?
Yeah.
So like
in
you
Australia,
would see the exact paper you sent out?
Yeah,
And they would,
yeah. So you can see exactly what you wrote, exactly what you got right and wrong.
No. In the UK, you would get a sheet that just said your score, and that was it. And then you could request like a review or your paperback, but it cost money.
What? That's fucked up.
Well, yeah, they probably got less complaints that way. And they got money when people did complain.
Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure that's what it is. Maybe Google check or ask, I don't know, fucking Grok or I don't know who.
Grok, is this true?
I swear that's at least how it was when I was in school. Like I never got my exams back. So I
Really?
never found like at least, and during A levels, which was the one before high school, you would get your maybe section marks. I can't remember exactly though, but I think it was just overall. Yeah, see, look at it. Review of marking, £43.
What the fuck?
Clerical recheck, £9 per unit.
That's crazy.
So,
Because so you have to pay money in order to like review your work essentially, or review your
priority
score.
copy of marked paper. Okay, I didn't see this one, so I guess you could get it for free.
Right.
I didn't know that. No, I think that review of marking is you can pay £43 to say like,
to reevaluate
I'm
your
not happy with the
score.
result. Please reevaluate.
Right.
Sorry. So maybe that's what it was, but
That's
yeah,
still pretty crazy though, because I'm pretty sure in Australia, at least my school, if you got your exam back and you thought that, say if it's like an English exam, right, where it's like the scoring is very nuanced.
Yeah.
You could like just give it to the teacher and being like, actually this section I think should be marked or, whatever.
No.
And then some teachers would just be like, fuck off. Or they'll be like, okay.
I never got it back.
Really?
And I think maybe it wasn't, sorry, it was probably free, but maybe going through the process was a bit cumbersome.
Interesting.
To get it. And, obviously, if you did bad, a lot of the time it was like, stop floundering. You sucked, Connor. Just fucking do it again.
Accept the reality.
I mean, there was a lot of that to it, right? And
Right.
you only ask for it back once you've gotten the bad mark, right? I think at least the culture was not to get it back.
Interesting.
So we normally used to, I don't know if Garnt did this too, but they would always tell us like right after the exam, the teachers would be like, all right, let's go over it. Can everyone explain like what you answered and stuff? And
Right, we did not do that.
Oh, we did that a couple of times. In university.
In GCSE and A level?
Maybe in A level.
Okay.
A level we did it. But then our classes were really small because mine was Welsh only.
Right.
So my biology class had like 5 people.
Oh, well then there's a little bit easier. Yeah.
Bro, why would you want to do that?
So you can
I
can
think-
review your work?
I think it was because
Bro, it's already done. You're like, well, fuck, I didn't know this answer, and now I know I didn't know this answer.
I think I always appreciated like when you fucking bombed an exam.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
there was never a time where I was like, man, I think I did really well. And then I did fucking awful. Like
Right.
that never, I'd had like, I thought I did really well. I did okay. And I thought I did okay and did really well. But I'd never had, man, I definitely passed that and I bombed. Like that's never, you just know when you bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So I think for a lot of people, at least I appreciated knowing like, okay, I think I roughly got around here. Peace of mind. Okay, that's what I'm expecting. If I got a C, at least I know right away I got a C, and that's it.
Yeah, the disappointment isn't there because I knew exactly what I was going to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then I could also set my parents' expectations, which was a big thing too. Which was
You go home and you're like, don't look forward to this.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I could go home and I'd be like, Mom, I'll be real with you. It's a C.
Yeah.
Don't expect anything more.
It was pretty ass.
It is a pass. It is a
Yeah.
pass. Might I remind you, it's not a great pass, but it's a pass. Maybe this is a white parent thing. I don't know. Did you have to do this, Garnt, or was there no negotiating?
No, dude, if I went up to my parents and I was just like, I kind of did ass, I would die. My mom would be like, oh, so you don't want dinner then?
Well, I never did ask. Well, I never did ask, so that's
Okay.
something I never
okay.
needed to deal with. So,
All right.
You know. Straight A fucking student right here.
All right. Stop
Yeah.
bragging.
Oh, I would say like the most stressed I've ever been. I think one of the most stressed in my life, actually. I don't know if I've said this story about me almost missing one of my exams.
I think you.
Not sure.
This sounds familiar.
Yeah.
This is the bane of trash taste.
This
going
is
on
if
so long.
if it is,
This
then
could have
it's
happened like 200 episodes
yeah,
ago.
it's probably like 200 episodes ago. But like I remember it was like my maths exam, final maths exam, in university, year 4. No, it's my master's year. No do-overs. If I fail this year, I fail. You fail the entire section.
Yeah.
And this particular maths exam, we had no coursework or anything. So it was worth 100% of that term.
Oh, that would fuck me up.
There was no like safety nets.
Yeah.
It was all on this one exam.
Yeah.
Which now looking back, I'm like, this is fucking mental.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any coursework. We didn't have any pre-work. It was all in this final exam. And I remember it was a 3-hour exam, which just shows how much we had to cover because I think most exams are like 2 hours or whatever.
Yeah,
this
at
is
tops. Yeah.
Yeah, this was like a 3-hour exam. And I remember getting to the exam hall and looking around. There's a lot of people. I see a lot of my mates from my other engineering courses and you know, hanging about. I have this weird feeling. I was like, don't see anyone in my course here. But I see other engineering courses, you know, other engineering students here. I saw the mechanicals, saw the civil engineers. So I was like, I'm in the right place. So we get to the point where we have to go in. And, you know, I go in and I don't see my name. I don't see where I'm supposed to sit. I'm like, what is going on? Call up my friend. And he's like, where the fuck are you? You know, we're in this other building, right? And I'm like, what do you mean other building? And you're like, no, all electrical engineers got sent to like this other building. And I'm like, okay, shit. Okay, how long do I have to walk? I Google it. It's on the other side of town. It is a 40-minute drive with traffic.
Holy shit.
And there is no Uber this time.
Yeah.
I panically go to the front desk. I beg them to call a taxi.
Yeah.
And we somehow get a taxi. And this is like, I don't know, I don't know if you guys feel there are certain moments of stress that all get attributed to like the same kind of stress levels. To me, it's like obviously this stress and it's the dream of waking up and feeling like you're naked, that kind of stress.
Yeah.
I don't know, that has a unique kind of stress to it that I feel disappeared when I went into the working world. I don't know why, but like it was like
it's not even stress, it's like dread.
It's
the feeling of dread.
It's the moment that you wake up from and you are glad that you never had to live that moment.
Yeah.
That was the kind of stress I was going through. And I remember being in this taxi, I was like full on fucking monk mode.
Yeah.
I was trying to meditate. I needed to
Opening
go.
all chakras.
There's nothing worse than the moment of like impending doom and you are literally like traveling to it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I just gotta lock in.
It's like there's nothing worse when your only enemy is time.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do. It's just like the seconds do not stop ticking down.
Yeah. Because like everyone tells you, oh, you know, you got to be calm. No one performs better under stress, man. How do you de-stress in a moment like that, man? God.
I think the only way to de-stress is for you to just try to convince yourself that it's like, well, it's over. You just have to like give up. Like it's like,
you have to go through the 5 stages of the grief. You have to speed run it, but you have to recognize like it's the same if you're late to hanging out with friends or you're late to a job. It's like the only thing you can do is 1, apologize profusely when you get there, and 2, do the fucking thing that you came there to do. Like just get it done.
Just get it done.
And don't like make the whole fucking thing about it, because it's like whenever someone's late to your things, right? Like if you have a work thing or, you know, you don't care that they're late. Well, obviously you do. You're annoyed, but like you don't keep caring constantly. You're like, I just want to get the thing done.
Yes.
And so it's like, that's all I care about.
Yeah,
and the
for
same
sure.
with the exam, right? So you just probably want to get it done.
Yeah. I mean, it was just, luckily what the saving grace for that exam for me was, I mean, at the time it was fucking hard because I opened it and it was the one subject I didn't study for, which was statistics. And I thought I bombed the exam. But luckily, me showing up an hour and 10 late and barely finishing on time and trying to...
You locked in.
I did lock in, kind of. I did badly in that exam, but so did everyone else. So my score got bumped up because everyone flunked in that exam.
Dude, I was the guy that would fucking get there and it was a 2-hour exam. I'd leave 40 minutes in, fucking grin on my face, and I'd fucking fail. I'd be like, and I'd walk out and everyone's like, man, he must be so confident. And I'm like, I fucking failed so hard.
Yeah,
And I'm
you have a
walking.
giant smile on your face and just thinking like, it's Jova.
Because I was not the kind, and I feel like you're either 1 or 2. You know, your exam is 2 hours. You get to an hour and 20.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, time to review.
Yeah.
And then you review. And you're like, okay. Do I review or do I just say, look, it's done? I was always like look, it's done.
Yeah.
And I would leave.
I fucking hate because everyone says go back, check your work, and I'm like, I can't be fucked for this.
No, because you know the biggest stress in your life, and everyone's done this, is when you are done with the exam. You're like, all right, it's done. Nice, okay. And then you got 30 minutes left. All right, you're walking through, you're going through it, you're like, all right, okay. And then you get to one, you're like, hold on, I think this is wrong, but I'm not sure. So then you start fucking scribbling everything out, and you start writing like a fucking mad scientist, and then now suddenly there's 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And now you're like, fuck. And then you leave, and you don't feel good about it, because you rushed an answer that you think is right, but then you're like, I don't even know if I was right.
Yeah,
I don't know which one was
yourself,
right. Yeah,
right?
it's like, I didn't want that, and I was like, I end up stressing myself out more when I start second guessing.
I had that so many times in my math exams where I would, it'd be like a 2-hour test. I'd be done like hour and 30, and I'd be like, cool, let's start reviewing. But at this stage, I'm reviewing it. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm pretty confident I got all these. And yeah, I hit that maybe page or a couple of questions where I'm like, let me do this one again just in case. And you get a different answer, and now you're like, all right, let me quickly fix that. And then you start second guessing yourself. And then you get the exam back, and your first answer was correct all along. And I'm just like, I hate myself.
Yeah.
Why did if I just had left now, I wouldn't have had to go through that.
What's the latest you've ever been for anything? What's the latest you fucked
Latest
up?
I've been for anything?
Yeah, like
Fucked up into something important.
like you to be somewhere and you just showed up like ungodly late.
I
I feel like we're all pretty punctual guys normally.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I just gave me flashbacks to remember that Netflix shoot we did? It was like the first one. And
Which one?
I think we were reacting to something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was.
In that like dark studio?
What? I can't remember which one it was in.
Yeah.
But I never oversleep. I don't know how this happened, but I got a call at 2 p.m. Maylene waking me up, being like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I was supposed to be there at 1:30. And I don't know how I would, because I don't even wake up at 2 p.m. normally.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the hell I managed to oversleep such a colossal amount on an important day. And then it was very fortunate Garnt saved me. Garnt was call time was after me, but Garnt got there a little early and they put Garnt first. But I was in Saitama at the time.
Yeah.
And so I had to go from Saitama to Tokyo. It was like an hour and a half to get to where we needed to go. And I was supposed to be there at 1:30 and it's 2:30 and I'm in bed.
I don't remember that, but
I do kind of remember that because I was like, yo, it's Netflix. I got to show up early for this.
yeah. I was there like 30 minutes early.
I felt so fucking bad because that was like the first time we'd ever worked with them.
Yeah.
And I am never late to anything. I'm always on time. So I was like, fuck, dude, the one time I somehow overslept.
Yeah.
And then fucking Mudan gave me the scare of my life recently. We were climbing up Fuji and, whenever you wake up early for things, there's always this discussion of what time we're waking up.
Yeah.
And we were climbing Fuji and we had stayed in a hotel right next to Fuji the night before. So it was like, quite a lot, we spent a lot of effort trying to arrange this and whatnot. And there was 2 times we could get, 5:30 or 6:30. Which time do you think I wanted to go?
6:30.
I wanted to go 5:30.
Oh shit. Okay.
Everyone always thinks Mudan's the one who wanted to get up early. I was like, bastards. Because he's got that energy.
Yeah.
Because he's Estonian.
Yeah.
And he's handsome. Everyone thinks he wakes up at 4 a.m.
A stoic boss.
But he
No,
wanted
it's
to-
because it's Mudan.
Yeah, I'm sure that's Mudan. But so he wanted to wake up at 6:30, and I was like, I really feel like 5:30 is a good idea. Just give yourself enough time. Don't be too safe.
Yeah.
He's like, but Connor, I need sleep. I will be dead. I was like, all
You'll
right,
be fine.
I was like, well, I can't really argue with that. If he thinks that he needs more sleep, I was like, all right, sure, all right, we'll get up at 6:30 and we'll or 6 it was, and we'll get the Oh, okay, no, I tell a lie. It would mean waking up at 4:30 versus 5:30. I want to wake up at 4:30. He wanted at 5:30. And we'd have to get basically the first bus up, which hopefully was enough time to climb up Fuji and come down. And so we decided ultimately 5:30, which is the later time slot. I was like, all right, so set my alarm and I go to bed, and then I'm asleep, and then I hear on my fucking door.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking. What's going on? I answer the door, like mood. I'm like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I overslept. He's like, oh no, I just couldn't sleep. It's 4:30. Do you want to go? And I was like, I was like, you
So
bastard.
he
Well,
didn't
that-
need sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was like, I couldn't sleep. Do you want to just go now? I was like, fuck, Mudan. So I ended up being like, yeah, okay, I'll get ready. Let's go. So I went and had like the quickest shower of my life, and then.
Well, that's not your fault. That's Mudan's fault.
But you know that instant dread
Yeah.
of someone having to wake you up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
someone banging on your door. It is like unrivaled anxiety
Yeah.
within the space of 0.1 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like woken up by someone like that for something important? Like someone's banging on your door?
Only my mom when I was like late for school and shit.
Yeah.
The worst is when they would do that. They'd bang, wake you up, and they're like, I'm going now.
Yeah.
And then you go back to bed and you fucking sleep through it. You're like, God damn it. I slept through it, man. I'm my own worst enemy. I knew I shouldn't have closed my eyes.
Or it's that like thing where it's like you're already like 30 minutes late for your bus to school or something, and then your mom comes in and it's just like, you're late. And it's like, cool. You could have woken me up a little bit earlier,
Thanks,
you know?
man.
But that's obviously my fault as well.
God.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I'm always so scared to run into that moment of like feeling that dread.
Yeah.
Because it sucks. It's the worst feeling ever, especially if you have people waiting for you as well.
Yeah.
Even if it's not important, if you have someone there that who will be disappointed if you're not there on time. So now I'm extra careful now where I was just like, oh, I need to wake up at 7 to get
Yeah.
ready. I'll put the alarm for 6:30.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's just the worst because when you at least oversleep, you can't communicate that
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're going to be late.
Yeah.
And so nobody knows what the fuck has happened.
There's no excuses you can
But you
make
can
either.
normally assume if it's a morning thing, what's going
Yeah,
you know.
for sure.
Yeah. I get the, like, inversely, do you ever have that moment where you have, like, an important day coming up and you just
you
can't
don't
sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At which hour
You call it?
do you call it and you're like, I'm going to stay up? I'm going to commit to staying up?
You know, I've really done a lot of thinking about this a lot because
Yeah.
this has been a constant thing with jet lag. You have to really,
Yeah.
because jet lag pretty much just does this to you.
Yes.
Exactly.
Even if it's not a big thing the next day, it will just be like you're awake, and then you have to be like, do you decide? Do I want to get up? Do I want to
Yeah.
lie in bed? I do think, and I don't know if there's any truth in this, but in my own weird mental thing, I do think they're like lying down and resting, even if I'm not sleeping,
Yeah.
still gives me some mild amount of refreshment. Like,
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
like,
think
and
so. I think it
I
does.
feel like, so that's why sometimes I'm still hesitant to get up and start doing stuff because I
Yeah.
know I'm going to be tired at like 7 anyway if I'm
Yeah.
up from 3.
Yeah.
I would love to know if closing your eyes and lying down still gives you some form of rest. I don't know.
I think so.
I think it definitely does.
Yeah.
Also,
Like not looking at like no music, just like even if it's your thoughts, because sometimes your thoughts are the fucking enemy, bro.
Yeah.
They can be up and down.
because I remember the one
can
shoot.
calm your mind and help your muscles relax. Your blood pressure drops and your heart rate slows. It can also reduce stress. So
Yeah, because this was like a huge stress thing like early on in our like my YouTube career where I knew I'd need to go to sleep before a shoot, and it started getting to the point where I was like, okay, I need to like pop some melatonin. I would need to pop some melatonin to help me to like make sure I get to bed. But my insomnia got so bad that, and I didn't take a lot of melatonin, just like a tiny bit, and I don't even recommend it. You know, I only used it when it was just like
Emergency situation.
emergency
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah.
But the problem with melatonin is that if you pop it and you don't end up falling asleep, bro, you're fucked.
Yeah, you're
the next
fucked.
day
Yeah, you just
because-
feel groggy.
Wait, is that possible to stay awake?
Oh yeah,
You can
oh, yeah.
fight through melatonin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, man, anxiety is a big thing. For me, anxiety sometimes counteracts the melatonin.
wait, that's when I had my surgery. They gave me drowsy meds, and I think I was just too anxious that shit did nothing to me.
Yeah.
And then the moment that the surgery was done, I passed out in the cab.
Yeah. Because I know some people who like take melatonin daily.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
scares me. But also, you know what I realized with that though? This is like such a difference in upbringing because if you know, obviously I'm not trying to bash Americans because we always end up bashing Americans, but you know, a lot of people I know that I feel like take melatonin a lot. They're like Americans, and it's because like it's just normal in America.
It's
Yeah.
readily available.
Yeah, in the UK or Japan, you got to get a prescription.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it's a very hard thing. Well, not hard thing. It's pretty easy to get if you just want to get it.
It's
But,
more of
Yeah.
a roundabout
like
way.
it's most certainly like harder than getting like drowsy meds.
Yeah.
like, which is the same.
Also,
as,
melatonin, from what I
Yeah.
understand, is if you take it every day, then it just stops working. Because
you get adjusted.
Your body gets adjusted to
I just
it.
feel bad, you know, because I'm like, I don't know. It's like
I only take melatonin when it's like an absolute, like I need to sleep, otherwise I'm fucked the next day.
I'm never taking it. I'm too scared to take it.
It's great because like if you, because I'll maybe take it like I don't know once or twice a month on like where it's like I need to be up the next day and I'm extremely tired but I can't fall asleep, and so it's just like it's just a quick knockout. You know,
in my mind, like sleep feels like the most delicate thing that we do as humans. Like it's such a hard thing to do. I'm so terrified of messing with it in any capacity.
Yeah, because I remember the worst time it happened to me, the night before our trash taste drifting special, and this is back in the early days where we'd not get our own rooms, and we'd all sleep in the same room, which we don't do anymore. But I remember that night I was like, oh shit, this is like first big shoot. Right? For that time we spent a lot of money to make this shoot happen. Early on in our careers, fucking Chris was there as well. You know, big planned shoot. And I remember we're all sitting in the same room, and I'm like, all right, I'm getting a bit sleepy. I should pop a melatonin, and I popped the melatonin. And I remember we were up chatting for a little bit, and I was like, okay, I'll stay up with the banter just a little bit,
giggling in the dark,
just giggling in the dark. But in the back of my mind, I'm just like, Garnt, shut up! You need to go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. Stop banter.
Yeah.
And I remember we all get silent, right? And I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, get rid of this anxiety. You need a good night's sleep. You need a good night's sleep. Fucking Chris just goes, and I'm like, oh no, it wasn't even that. It was just a, and I'm like, that is such an anxiety spike for me, because even though it's short, I'm like,
it's like the Omen.
It's like
you gotta fall asleep right now.
You gotta fall asleep right now.
Yeah,
you have got 10 minutes.
Well, that's why I like whenever I had shared a room with Chris lately, I had to beg him like, please, can I fall asleep first? Like. Because once I'm asleep, it's good.
Yeah.
So please.
I just don't share a room with him anymore. I'm just
I mean, sometimes you just can't, right? It's unavoidable.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to sleep in the dragon's den. Like,
Smog's.
That's what it fucking sounds like.
Yeah. Smog's lair.
Yeah. Do you guys ever have to like get up in the dead of night to go to the toilet or anything?
Yeah, I've gotten to that age now. I realize I have to pee at least once every.
At least once every night.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's every other night, I'd say. I have to wake up.
I have to, if I don't want to pee at night now, I have to not drink water like 2 or 3 hours before bed.
Do you know what I've had to like start consciously doing?
What?
If I have a dinner and there is spicy food there, I cannot eat it. If it's past the hours of, I think, like 8 p.m., if I'm having a late dinner, it can't be spicy food. Otherwise, I will take a shit in the middle of the night. And to me, taking a shit is 100% worse than getting woken up to take a piss.
Dude,
right?
the 2 a.m. shits are just some of the most like, you'd be sitting on the toilet in the dark and just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Why are you guys shitting at 2 a.m.?
I've had some nights where I've had like a big dinner
Okay.
and I'm just like, 2 a.m. shit.
Sometimes it's the spicy food and spicy food is one of those shits where you cannot like get off the toilet until it's all out, because you will feel it like
gurgling.
You'll feel like gurgling in there.
Yeah.
And the problem with taking like shits, like 3 a.m. shits, is that I feel like when I go up to take a piss, I'm like on the clock, right? I'm trying to piss and then do my business and then sleep before my mind catches up and wakes up.
Yeah.
But when I fucking take a shit, I have to go through the process of going to, you know what I mean?
You have to lock in.
Yeah, I have to because after your mind starts getting active, I'm like, no, mind, stop thinking. But when you take a shit, you're just like, you have to be there for a while.
Yeah.
And your mind naturally wakes up.
Yeah, with a piss, with like a 3 a.m. piss in the night, you can kind of still do it like half sleep.
Yeah.
You know, you just like sit down, do it, and then it's done. But with a shit, it's like once it starts coming out, you are awake. It's just like, oh, this is happening.
And I'm like, those are the nights I never get a good night's sleep, because I wake up and then go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I find that really hard to do. For me, I'm like, one session, I cannot to me, it like blows my mind when people can wake up at 7 and then just go back to sleep.
Oh, I can do that.
You can do that?
Yeah.
No, for me, once sunlight hits and I know there's sunlight there, I'm like, no.
I'm the master of double dipping in sleep. Like there's been so many mornings, especially recently, because I've been going to bed like 11 recently.
Yeah.
That I would wake up randomly at like 6 in the morning, and I'd look at the clock and be like, oh, alarm doesn't go off for another 2 hours.
That is the best feeling.
It's the best feeling.
When you wake up and you're not tired.
Yeah, you're not tired, and you still got like
And then
2
you got, like,
hours
2 hours.
before you have to be up. It's just like, yes. It's great.
It does feel amazing.
Yeah. It's so weird. I take so long to fall asleep the first time around, but doing double dipping, I can do it in an instant.
Do you have any wake up tricks? Stuff that helps you wake up instantly or wake up fast? What's your wake up routine look like?
My wake up routine? I would turn my alarm off, and then I would immediately sit up. That's my way of waking up. Because if I'm lying down on the bed, then I can very easily just knock back out again. So I actively like sit up on the bed and just kind of, start the processor in my brain to be like, all right, it's morning, let's go. And then once I'm up and out of bed, I'm awake.
Where you gone?
I don't know. I don't have an instant wake up routine. No matter what, it takes me like 2 hours to wake up, unless I'm on jet lag. In which case, it's just like that.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I chug like half a liter of water.
Yeah, a glass of water in the morning is great.
Instantly wakes you up, bro. Because you just got so much liquid inside of you, and you're like, oh, okay.
It's like, fill me up.
Yeah, if you want to wake up instantly, I highly recommend keeping like a big glass of water next to your bed and chugging it the moment you wake up.
Yeah.
Something about chugging wakes you up. I
think it is
why.
like actually scientifically proven for it to be like the best thing to
Is
do
it?
when
Can
you
we
wake
Google?
up.
Is chugging water wake you up?
I have heard that like drinking a glass of water in the morning is the best thing you can do in the morning.
Well, because now I can't fucking drink water right before bed, which I used to do.
So you're just dry as
So
fuck.
now I go to bed not thirsty, but
Yeah.
not having drank water for quite a while, and then I.
There you go. Drinking water when you wake up offers plenty. Can improve your health and give you a great start to the day. Cucumber and mint? Nah, that's too fucking fancy, dog.
I think I just fucking
Just a
drink
cup of water is great.
What is Japanese water therapy?
What the fuck is that?
Anything is water therapy.
The practice of drinking 4 to 5 glasses of water
That's
first
not
thing in the
fucking
morning.
therapy.
4 to 5 glasses of water.
First thing in the morning?
Bro, it's got to be the orange juice glasses. There's no way it's
Yeah.
like.
It can't be the mug.
It can't be a trash taste mug. I mean, like I have like a 500 milliliter glass bottle that I dishwash all the time,
Yeah.
and then I fill that up, room temp. The moment I wake up, fucking poop.
Yeah, I just have like a bottle of water next to my bed at all times. So like if in the middle of the night I'm feeling thirsty, I can sip on it.
It's a question. Let's say Trash Taste hypothetically is recording for some reason at 9 o'clock. Right?
PM?
AM?
9 a.m. Right?
Oh, 9 a.m.
And let's say you got to leave your house at like 8:30. Right, to
Okay.
get there, right? What time are you waking up?
7:30.
7:30.
Oh, I'll do an 8 or an 8:10.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
I'll do an 8 or 8:10.
Okay, so for example, like normally for Trash Taste, we have to be here around on an average day like 11
Yeah.
in the office. It takes me at least an hour to get
Yeah.
to the office, so I have to be out of the house by let's say 9:45.
Yeah.
I'm usually waking up at like 8:30, sometimes 8.
So like, what are you doing in that hour?
Well, I'm taking my time to wake up because my brain takes a while to start up. So I'm like either making myself a coffee or like doing a couple of chores around the house that I can get done.
The act of getting up, doing this thing, going out. The idea of that stresses me out. I need.
What do you
The
mean?
salaryman lifestyle.
No, okay. So I can do an 8:10 or 8 o'clock wake up, but that just means I have no time for myself.
I agree with that. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't leave time for myself.
Yes.
I try to do that on the commute.
Yeah.
Like look at my phone and reply to
The
things.
worst feeling for me is like the feeling of rushing first thing in the morning.
Yes.
I hate
Yes.
that feeling.
Nah, the worst feeling for me is that my morning routine takes about 15 minutes, and the YouTube video I want to watch is 18. I'm like, fuck! I gotta find 3 minutes.
No, do you guys feel that the way you start off the morning kind of dictates your mood for the day?
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
If I could always have 30 minutes to myself to relax in the morning, I'd always have a better day because of it.
Yeah.
But I just never do give myself that time because I think I'd want the 30 minutes for sleep.
Right.
To me, I prioritize that 30 minutes de-stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. You mentioned doing chores in the morning. I've never done chores in the morning. That is
really?
I love doing chores at like 11 p.m. or 12 p.m.
No, that's the worst.
Nah, that's the worst.
Because I'm in bed by then, bro.
Nah, because
My day's done.
but I am a big lover of going to bed, checking my phone for 20 minutes, boom, I'm out. Like I do not like. I don't really enjoy sitting in bed doing nothing or like watching TV for like 2 hours.
Oh, because I have a routine now where I read for at least an hour before I go to bed.
So that sounds nice.
So that's like my way of like de-stressing before
But
bed.
for me, it's like, oh yeah, I can go take my trash out and I can get all this shit sorted. And I'll do that and I'll go right to bed and I'll feel so.
Now I do it in the morning because then it's out of the way, and then I don't have to think about it until tomorrow.
But like,
I do it at midday.
I do love a midday chore sesh too.
Yeah.
Midday
for sure.
to like break up the routine that you got. Maybe you're like,
Oh yeah, no.
maybe
totally.
you're in work and you're like, I got to do something else.
That's the thing though with chores is that if you're working from home, there's always a chore you can do in the middle of your workday at home, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, if I would have a day where I'm home all day working on a video, whatever it might be, and I want to break it up, then I'll be like, I'll look around the house and be like, well, there's these 3 chores that I have to do. Might as well do it. But if it's like today, for example, where I'm at the office all day, then I'm like, oh, there's dishes in the sink. I'll clean that up before I go. And that also wakes me up. Doing that process wakes me up before I leave the house.
I guess I don't have that many chores to do. I have a dishwasher.
I do as well. I load up the dishwasher.
I do that every night.
Oh, you do it every night?
Yeah, I do it every night.
I do it in the morning.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't want to do it at night.
But don't you want all the clean stuff for the morning?
I mean, yeah, but the clean stuff is the stuff that I got done in the morning.
I don't know. Sometimes you have a bang of meal and you're like, I'll clean this up in the morning.
Yeah.
man.
No.
Yeah.
I'll clean this up.
Totally.
In the morning.
I'll just put some water in that bitch. Let it sit in the sink.
I always clean the night off, dude.
Nah.
Speaking of the spicy shit thing you mentioned, the other
Yeah.
night I went out with a friend. I had a couple of drinks and I didn't get back too late, like maybe like 11. And I was kind of peckish, but I didn't want to order anything. And I had a bunch of instant ramen in my house and I had like 2 eggs in the fridge. And I was like, oh, I'm going to chef it up. I'm gonna make some instant ramen, Korean noodles, black bean, throw a fried egg on top.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. Started eating it. Didn't realize it was like the lava packet. But I mean, I'd already made it. I made the fucking egg for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm in this now.
You can't back
Yeah.
out now.
So I finished it and I just had the horrible pain all night
Yep.
in my stomach, just fighting for its life.
Yeah.
And this was like really hot. Even for me, this was really hot, this
Yeah.
noodle. I was like,
Right.
this is a bit of a piss take.
Yeah.
I was really struggling and I really regretted it. And I had Indomie right there. I should have just done the Indomie. I'm such a fucking idiot, man. And I realized the Korean instant noodles are way thicker than
They
the
are.
Indomie.
They are.
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell. I'm getting
Carb loading.
I'm carb loading, but I'm getting waterboarded by spicy black bean noodles. I'm like, oh, it's so good, but
Well, you picked that. So.
I did. Let's fucking go. I haven't had instant noodles for so long, but it hits so hard.
God.
Yeah, God, I haven't had instant noodles in a long time. I just haven't, you know what I've noticed? I haven't eaten ramen in a long time.
Yeah, because
I don't get the
Ramen takes a lot on the soul.
I don't get the urge to go out and eat ramen anymore.
Well, you know what blows my mind when I see Reddit and people are like, this is everything I ate in the week in Tokyo, and it'll be 7 bowls of ramen. I'm like, Lord have mercy on this man's blood level, blood
but
pressure.
When you're on holiday,
I know.
You take pictures and you're like, God damn, I don't want to see how many calories I insert. I don't know, like I never eat ramen anymore because when I'm in Japan, I'm always on my fucking health arc.
Yeah.
And then I go travel, which is often, and then
Yeah.
I'm not on my health arc. And me living my normal life is me catching up to all the shit I did
Yeah,
while I'm
yeah,
traveling.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I think I eat most ramen when I'm doing cyclothons. I don't feel bad about eating like 2,000 calories in a single bowl.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
and it feels amazing after you've been cold all day in
Yeah.
a suit. But I think I feel like I don't deserve ramen half the time. kind of been a slob, you know. I don't really deserve a giant bowl of calories.
What's your cheat day meal? When you're like,
Cheat day meal?
yeah, you are in Japan, but you're like, I feel like treating myself today. I don't want to do chicken breast again.
Cheat day meal.
Yeah, what are you eating or going out to eat?
Probably like yakiniku.
Yakiniku?
Yeah, yakiniku would
Is
be my cheat
yakiniku a
day.
cheat day?
For me, it is.
Fuck, I'm fucked, mate. That's the healthy one for me. That's just meat and veg, isn't it? What the fuck?
Yeah, but it's a lot of meat.
It's good for you, protein.
Yeah, but
With
it's also
veg.
like 3,000 calories sometimes. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot
I
of
don't
meat.
count the fucking calories.
Yeah.
I'm going for yakitori tonight. That's good for you.
Because I'm also drinking like a beer next to that as well, like a
Yeah.
highball or
doesn't count,
something.
sure. No.
Rice. You know, it's a lot of food, bro.
I don't eat rice at yakiniku.
Oh,
no, I do.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes I do.
I do.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
me it's pasta. I don't know.
Oh, really? That's a regular for me.
Shit.
I see. I don't like. This is the part about trying to stay healthy where you're like, I don't know, because I know the really bad foods to me. I know I got
Yeah.
those down. I
Yeah.
got the burgers. I
Yeah.
know the McDonald's. I'm
Yeah.
like easy. I know that. And I have the really healthy foods, ones I should be eating all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then when, like you mentioned, like it's like a carbonara. I feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine to have just a carbonara.
Carbonara is the neutral meal for me.
Like that's fine, right? To have a carbonara, right? Like I mean, it's not healthy for me, but it's
Yeah.
not terrible for me.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And so I'm at this point where I start feeling bad for eating literally anything. Like I had a biryani, and I'm like, I know it's just rice and meat, but like
Oh, I would feel bad for eating that.
it's not that bad. It wasn't that much food, and I was like, should I feel bad for this? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I eat like a lot of like breads and rice and pasta, and I know that I shouldn't be eating it as much as
Yeah.
I am. But
Yeah.
fuck, man, you're gonna have to fight me to get me away from those because I'm
just
packing
don't-
it away.
I just don't want to live if I can't enjoy a good curry or a biryani.
Yeah.
Or a pasta. I mean, what's the fucking point of being around here?
Yeah.
It's miserable enough as is.
To me, it just makes the
Don't bring this shit up, Kai.
Look, I know it's
Don't make me
hard.
feel bad.
Look, I know.
know.
Look, I know it's bad for me, but is it really that bad if I just have one carbonara?
Yeah,
Can a man not enjoy a carbonara in the comfort of his own home?
a succulent Italian meal.
Succulent carbonara? Is it a crime to enjoy this?
So what is it?
succulent
What is
biryani?
what is a cheap meal for you then?
Bro, like fucking fried chicken. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so objectively.
Like yan yum chicken or some shit.
Yeah, like just something that there's no qualms about. Is it bad for me or
See,
not?
I put fried chicken in the same level as carbonara
That's
and biryani
crazy.
in terms of like cheap meal for me.
No, what?
Mentally, I
I mean,
do.
you're probably like right.
You're probably right, but
I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist.
like that's the reason I don't have ramen anymore is because on the like level of cheap meal, that's so down there in terms of like what I'm craving.
I feel like we've been warped by like, you know, social media and diet culture. It's like I genuinely struggle to let myself. No, I do enjoy these things. I tell a lie. I was gonna say let myself enjoy these things, but like let myself enjoy these foods without at least thinking once, like, oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to eat this or if I should be. And I'm like, does it fucking matter? It's a fucking carbonara. Just eat it.
yeah.
It's fucking tasty.
Now, even for me, right, like when it comes to like the not wanting to eat ramen, I've recently caught myself being like, okay, do I want to eat a ramen or do I want to like go and get like Italian, like a pasta?
yeah.
And 9 times out of 10 now, I'd rather go and get the pasta.
But is there what's the difference between the pasta and the ramen in this case? What's the...
I don't know. I feel less, in a weird way, I feel less guilty eating the pasta.
I mean, ramen is heavy.
It is heavy.
It's a lot
It
of
is
salt.
It's a lot of salt, it's a lot of fats and a lot of carbs, which I'm sure is also in the pasta. But I don't know. I feel less guilty eating the pasta.
Well, they also, generally speaking, I will say, like, the portions of food you get in ramen is a lot higher than your average
Yes.
pasta size in Japan. Because ramen is meant to be it's meant to be, you're working on your fucking construction site. You go and get a fucking bowl of ramen. You're fucking good for the day.
Yeah.
Like, it's meant to be a very extremely filling food.
Yes.
I don't think it's designed for, like, the office worker to be having every day. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not great for the lifestyle.
Because, like, I would also, like, if I wanted Japanese-style noodles, for instance, if I was in a very, like, craving that very niche type of meal, I would rather just go, like, get soba or something. Because I feel, again, less bad.
Well, yeah, soba's what... I feel a lot less guilty when I
Yeah,
eat soba.
soba's, like, way better for you than ramen. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'd rather just get that, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah.
the lack of good ramen places around my house, which is a grace, I guess.
Oh no,
man.
I find myself eating a lot less. There were some meals that I feel like were in my diet a lot more before I started being like more health conscious. Because now if I want to eat, it has to be like really, really tasty
Yeah.
and really, really, really up there for me. Like, okay, I'm taking a day off to enjoy this meal. You know, I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, weird. I don't know. But hey, let us know in the comments below if you still eat ramen in your 30s.
Let us know.
How many bowls of ramen do you eat when you come to Japan in a week? But hey, look at all these patrons. I bet they eat 7 bowls of ramen in a week. Please don't do that. It's terrible for you. But in the meantime, what you can do is if you are following us over on the Patreon, then you can watch Patreon exclusive content that we upload every single week. We have a brand new one that you guys can go check out right after this episode. I'm going to play a clip of that. Oh my God, shut the fuck up, dude.
Who's that guy, bro? Dude, who is that guy saying that?
Who is that? Who to say? What is this?
Shut the fuck up!
Dash dot.
All right, fine. I'll play your game. Dash dot dot dash 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 dot dash dash dash. But hey, if you want to check that out and support the boys in the process, head on over to patreon.com/trashtaste. Also follow us on Twitter, send us some memes on the subreddit, and if you hate our face, listen to us on Spotify. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.